Bali clearance. Good morning, Asia 7085. Ready for pushback at 03.
Super Green 8672 cleared to land runway 27.
Asia 7085 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Asia 7085 ready to taxi. Asia 7085 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground. Super Green 8672 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Indonesia 6920 is on approach. Indonesia 6920 cleared to land runway 27.
Super Green 8672 taxi to gate 03.
Bali clearance. Good morning, Indonesia 73905 ready for pushback at 30. Indonesia 73905 cleared for pushback. Bali Tower. Asia 7085 ready for takeoff runway 27. Indonesia 73905 taxi to runway 27. Asia 7085 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Indonesia 6920 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 6920 taxi to gate 30.
Asiana 7969 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Asiana 7969 ready to taxi. Asiana 7969 taxi to runway 27. Bali Tower. Indonesia 73905 ready for takeoff runway 27. Indonesia 73905 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Singapore 9006 is on approach.
Asiana 7969 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Singapore 9006 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon, Korean 90561 ready for pushback at 21. Korean 90561 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Korean 90561 ready to taxi. Korean 90561 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Qantas 3636 is on approach. Qantas 3636 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Singapore 9006, taxi to the gates. Singapore 9006, taxi to gate 32.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Korean 1661 ready for pushback at 18. Korean 1661 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Philippines 15902 is on approach. Philippines 15902 clear to land runway 27.
Korean 1661 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, Korean 90561, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Qantas 3636 requesting taxi to the gates. Qantas 3636 taxi to gate 18.
Korea 90561, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
KLM 88907 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. Philippines 15902 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 15902 taxi to gate 21.
Bali Tower. Korean 1661 ready for takeoff runway 27. Korean 1661 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
KLM 88907 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Asia 9067 ready for pushback at 01. Asia 9067 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Asia 9067 ready to taxi. Asia 9067 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower. KLM 88907 ready for takeoff runway 27. KLM 88907 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 7014 is on approach. Lion Inter 7014 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Cebu 4289er ready for pushback at 05. Cebu 4289er cleared for pushback. ground. Cebu 4289er, ready to taxi. Cebu 4289er, taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. AirAsia 1478 is on approach. AirAsia 1478 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 7014 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 7014 taxi to gate 01.
Bali Tower, Asia 90067 ready for takeoff runway 27, Indonesia 89er clear to land runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Indonesia 69er 40 is on approach. Indonesia 69er 40 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 2015 ready for pushback at 28.
AirAsia 1478 taxi to gate 22.
Lion Inter 2015 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 2015 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 2015 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. New Zealand 90688 is on approach. New Zealand 90688 cleared to land runway 27.
Indonesia 89er taxi to gate 05.
AirAsia 39er47 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. AirAsia 39er47 ready to taxi. AirAsia 39er47 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground. Indonesia 69er 40 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Cathay 8608 Mayday Mayday Mayday.
Indonesia 69er 40 taxi to gate 28.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Qantas 3255 ready for pushback at 14.
New Zealand 90688 taxi to gate 19.
Asia 90067 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Qantas 3255 cleared for pushback.
Cebu 4289er cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 2015 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Air Asia 39er47 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Dynasty 829er5 cleared for pushback.
Qantas 3255 taxi to runway 27.
Dynasty 829er5 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Qantas 8140 is on approach. Qantas 8140 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. China Eastern 5725 ready for pushback at 20. China Eastern 5725 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Singapore 90550 is on approach. Singapore 90550 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground. China Eastern 5725 ready to taxi. China Eastern 5725 taxi to runway 27.
Qantas 8140 requesting taxi to the gates. Qantas 8140 taxi to gate 20.
Bali Tower Qantas 3255 ready for takeoff runway 27.
AirAsia 7368 clear to land runway 27. Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 2011 ready for pushback at 64. Indonesia 2011 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. Singapore 90550 requesting taxi to the gates. Singapore 90550 taxi to gate 14.
Indonesia 2011 taxi to runway 27.
Qantas 3255 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
AirAsia 7368 taxi to gate 10.
Dynasty 829er5 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 8608 cleared to land runway 27. China Eastern 5725 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 6503 cleared for pushback. Bali Tower, good afternoon. Indonesia 907-902 is on approach. Indonesia 907-902 cleared to land runway 27. Lion Inter 6503 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 4465 ready for pushback at 07. Indonesia 4465 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Indonesia 8608 requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 4465 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 7068 is on approach. Lion Inter 7068 cleared to land runway 27.
Indonesia 8608 taxi to gate 08.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 2011 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Indonesia 907-902 requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 2011 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Hong Kong 90423 cleared for pushback.
Lion Inter 6503 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 7068 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 7068 taxi to gate 07.
Hong Kong 90423 taxi to runway 27.
Indonesia 907-902 taxi to gate 24.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 4465 ready for takeoff runway 27. Indonesia 4465 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Bali Tower, good afternoon. Indonesia 5096 is on approach. Indonesia 5096 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. AirAsia 8751 ready for pushback at 25. AirAsia 8751 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Hong Kong 90423 ready for takeoff runway 27.
AirAsia 8751 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Lion Inter 1221 ready for pushback at 65.
Hong Kong 90423 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 3168 cleared to land runway 27.
Lion Inter 1221 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Indonesia 5096 requesting taxi to the gate. Indonesia 5096 taxi to gate 25.
Lion Inter 1221 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, AirAsia 8751 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, good afternoon. Indonesia 4943 ready for pushback at 16. Indonesia 4943 cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 8751 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Philippines 3168 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 3168 taxi to gate 64.
Indonesia 4943 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Philippines 19 ready for pushback at 68. Philippines 19 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good afternoon. Super Green 1460 is on approach. Super Green 1460 clear to land runway 27.
Bali Tower. Lion Inter 1221 ready for takeoff runway 27. Lion Inter 1221 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Philippines 19 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Lion Inter 5857 ready for pushback at 02.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 4943 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 5857 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Lion Inter 5857 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 5857 taxi to runway 27.
Indonesia 4943 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Super Green 1460 requesting taxi to the gates. Super Green 1460 taxi to gate 02.
Bali clearance. Good afternoon. Indonesia 7613 ready for pushback at 66. Indonesia 7613 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Indonesia 7613 ready to taxi. Indonesia 7613 taxi to runway 27.
Philippines 19 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good afternoon. Lion Inter 9068 is on approach. Lion Inter 9068 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Super Green 8813 ready for pushback at 06. Super Green 8813 cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Super Green 8813 ready to taxi. Super Green 8813 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower. Lion Inter 5857 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Lion Inter 9338 is on approach. Lion Inter 9338 cleared to land runway 27.
Lion Inter 5857 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 9068 requesting taxi to the gates. Lion Inter 9068 taxi to gate 06.
Siba 3276 clear to land runway 27.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Philippines 9er 659er ready for pushback at 29er. Philippines 9er 659er cleared for pushback. Bali Tower, Indonesia 7613 ready for takeoff runway 27. Bali ground. Philippines 9er 659er ready to taxi. Philippines 9er 659er taxi to runway 27.
Lion Inter 90338 taxi to gate 68.
Indonesia 7613 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, Super Green 8813 ready for takeoff runway 27. Super Green 8813 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 6521 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. Siba 3276 requesting taxi to the gates.
Lion Inter 1570 cleared to land runway 27.
Siba 3276 taxi to gate 66.
Philippines 9er 659er cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 6521 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance. Super Green 8673 ready for pushback at 03. Super Green 8673 cleared for pushback.
Philippines 59er 49er cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. Super Green 8673 ready to taxi. Super Green 8673 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground. Philippines 59er 49er ready to taxi.
Korea 4960 cleared to land runway 27.
Philippines 59er 49er taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 6521 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Lion Inter 1570 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good evening. Etihad 339er8 is on approach. Etihad 339er8 cleared to land runway 27.
Lion Inter 1570 taxi to gate 03.
Singapore 7149er cleared for pushback. Bali ground. Singapore 7149er ready to taxi. Singapore 7149er taxi to runway 27.
Dynasty 5745 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground. Korea 4960 requesting taxi to the gates.
Singapore 7149er hold position. Singapore 7149er continue taxi.
Korea 4960 taxi to gate 27.
Asia 3646 cleared to land runway 27.
Dynasty 5745 taxi to runway 27.
Lion Inter 6521 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground. Etihad 339er8 requesting taxi to the gates. Etihad 339er8 taxi to gate 16.
Bali clearance. Good evening. Malaysian 90827 ready for pushback at 17. Malaysian 90827 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance. Indonesia 69er 21 ready for pushback at 30.
Bali Tower, Dynasty 5745, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 69er21, cleared for pushback.
Malaysian 90827, taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, Indonesia 69er21, ready to taxi. Indonesia 69er21, taxi to runway 27.
Dynasty 5745, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, Singapore 7149er, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Asia 3646, requesting taxi to the gates. Asia 3646, taxi to gate 69er.
Bali clearance, good evening, Indonesia 3827, ready for pushback at 12.
Asia 3580, cleared to land runway 27. Bali Tower, good evening. Indonesia 4588 is on approach. Indonesia 4588, cleared to land runway 27. Bali clearance, Qantas 3637, ready for pushback at 18.
Bali clearance, good evening, Virgin 6025, ready for pushback at 23.
Dynasty 4738, cleared to land runway 27.
Indonesia 3827, cleared for pushback.
Qantas 3637, cleared for pushback.
Virgin 6025, cleared for pushback.
Asia 3580, taxi to gate 65.
Bali ground, Indonesia 3827, ready to taxi. Indonesia 3827, taxi to runway 27.
Emirates 5116, cleared to land runway 27.
Qantas 3637, taxi to runway 27.
Virgin 6025, taxi to runway 27.
Singapore 9007, cleared for pushback. Lion Air 8027, cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 4588, taxi to gate 30.
Virgin 6025, hold position. Virgin 6025, continue taxi.
Bali clearance, Philippines 15903, ready for pushback at 21.
Bali ground, Lion Air 8027, ready to taxi. Singapore 9007, taxi to runway 27. Lion Air 8027, taxi to runway 27.
Bali Town, good evening, Cathay 7236 is on approach. Cathay 7236, cleared to land runway 27.
Dynasty 4738, taxi to gate 26.
Philippines 15903, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Philippines 15903, ready to taxi. Philippines 15903, taxi to runway 27.
Emirates 5116, taxi to gate 23.
Bali Tower, good evening. Lion Enter 4436 is on approach. Lion Enter 4436, cleared to land runway 27.
Singapore 7149er cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 7015 ready for pushback at 01.
Bali Tower Super Green 8673 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 7015 cleared for pushback.
Cathay 7236 taxi to gate 21.
Bali Tower, good evening. Korean 2512 is on approach. Korean 2512 cleared to land runway 27. Lion Inter 7015 taxi to runway 27. Bali Tower, good evening. Asiana 4320 is on approach. Asiana 4320 cleared to land runway 27.
Lion Enter 4436 taxi to gate 01.
Bali Ground, Korean 2512 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 8676 cleared to land runway 27. Korean 2512 taxi to gate 31. Bali Ground, Asiana 4320 taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, Indonesia 899er 3 ready for pushback at 05.
Asiana 4320 taxi to gate 32.
Super Green 8673 line up and wait runway 27.
Indonesia 1906 cleared to land runway 27.
Philippines 5949er cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Super Green 8673 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 69er21 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 899er 3 taxi to runway 27.
AirAsia 1479er cleared for pushback. Bali Tower Malaysian 90827 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Ground, Philippines 8676 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Tower, good evening. Indonesia 2208 is on approach. Indonesia 2208 cleared to land runway 27. AirAsia 1479er taxi to runway 27.
Philippines 8676 taxi to gate 05.
Bali clearance, New Zealand 9689er ready for pushback at 19er. New Zealand 9689er cleared for pushback. China Southern 4606 cleared to land runway 27. Bali clearance, Indonesia 69er41 ready for pushback at 28.
Bali Ground, Indonesia 1906 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali ground, New Zealand 9689er ready to taxi.
Indonesia 1906 taxi to gate 29er.
New Zealand 9689er taxi to runway 27.
KLM 2984 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Indonesia 2208 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 2208 taxi to gate 22.
Bali ground, China Southern 4606, requesting taxi to the gates. China Southern 4606, taxi to gate 19er.
Malaysian 90827, line up and wait runway 27.
Bali Tower, Singapore 9007, ready for takeoff runway 27. Singapore 9007, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 5316, cleared to land runway 27.
Malaysian 90827, cleared for takeoff runway 27. Virgin 6025, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
KLM 2984, taxi to gate 18.
Bali Tower, Qantas 3637, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 6941, cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Indonesia 6941, ready to taxi.
Qantas 8141, cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 6941, taxi to runway 27.
Qantas 3637, line up and wait runway 27. Bali ground, Qantas 8141, ready to taxi.
Indonesia 3827, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Qantas 8141, taxi to runway 27. Qantas 3637, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali ground, Philippines 5316, requesting taxi to the gates.
Philippines 15903, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good evening. Philippines 63902 is on approach.
Lion Inter 7015, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 63902, cleared to land runway 27.
AirAsia 1479, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 8027, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 5316, taxi to gate 20.
Singapore 90551, cleared for pushback.
AirAsia 7369, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 89903, ready for takeoff runway 27. Lion Inter 37908, cleared to land runway 27.
AirAsia 7369, taxi to runway 27.
Singapore 90551, taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance, Indonesia 8609, ready for pushback at 08. Indonesia 8609, cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good evening. Qatari 5082 is on approach. Qatari 5082, cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Philippines 63902, requesting taxi to the gates.
Indonesia 8609, taxi to runway 27.
Philippines 63902, taxi to gate 08.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 37908, requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance, Lion Inter 7069, ready for pushback at 07.
Lion Inter 37908, taxi to gate 67. Indonesia 89903, line up and wait runway 27.
Bali Tower, New Zealand 9689, ready for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 7069, cleared for pushback.
New Zealand 9689, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 89903, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 6941, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Qantas 8141, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 7069, taxi to runway 27. Bali ground, Qatari 5082, requesting taxi to the gates.
Singapore 90551, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
AirAsia 7369, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Air Asia 6828 is on approach. Air Asia 6828 cleared to land runway 27.
Qatari 5082 taxi to gate 17.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 8609 ready for takeoff runway 27. Indonesia 8609 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance, Indonesia 907-903 ready for pushback at 24. Indonesia 907-903 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower. Good evening. Indonesia 70904 is on approach. Indonesia 70904 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Indonesia 907-903 ready to taxi. Indonesia 907-903 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground. Air Asia 6828 requesting taxi to the gates. Air Asia 6828 taxi to gate 24.
Bali Tower, Lion Inter 7069 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 5097 cleared for pushback.
Lion Inter 7069 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 73902 cleared to land runway 27. Bali ground, Indonesia 5097 ready to taxi. Indonesia 5097 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 907-903 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 70904 taxi to gate 07.
Lion Inter 4880 clear to land runway 27. Bali ground, Lion Inter 73902 requesting taxi to the gates. Super Green 1461 cleared for pushback. Lion Inter 73902 taxi to gate 28.
Indonesia 907-903 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Dynasty 7316 cleared to land runway 27.
Lion Inter 9069 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 5097 ready for takeoff runway 27. Indonesia 5097 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Super Green 1461 taxi to runway 27. Philippines 3169 cleared for pushback. Bali ground, Lion Inter 4880 requesting taxi to the gates.
Lion Inter 9069 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground, Philippines 3169 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 4880 taxi to gate 02.
Bali Tower, good morning, Thai 2278 is on approach. Thai 2278 cleared to land runway 27.
Philippines 3169 taxi to runway 27.
ground, Dynasty 7316, requesting taxi to the gates. Dynasty 7316, taxi to gate 25.
Bali Tower. Good morning. Dynasty 4380 is on approach. Dynasty 4380 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Thai 2278, requesting taxi to the gates. Thai 2278, taxi to gate 14. Bali Tower, Lion Inter 9069, ready for takeoff runway 27. Lion Inter 9069, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, Super Green 1461, ready for takeoff runway 27. Super Green 1461, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Thai 3976, cleared to land runway 27.
Dynasty 4380 taxi to gate 12.
Bali Tower, Philippines 3169er, ready for takeoff runway 27. Philippines 3169er, cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Inter 9339 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Thai 3976, requesting taxi to the gates. Thai 3976, taxi to gate 10.
Bali ground, Lion Inter 9339 ready to taxi. Lion Inter 9339 taxi to runway 27.
Cebu 3277, cleared for pushback. Bali ground Siba 3277 ready to taxi. Siba 3277 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance Etihad 339er ready for pushback at 16. Etihad 339er cleared for pushback.
Lioniter 1571 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower Lioniter 9339er ready for takeoff runway 27. Lioniter 9339er cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lioniter 1571 taxi to runway 27.
Etihad 339er taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance Asia 3581 ready for pushback at 65.
Asia 3647 cleared for pushback.
Asia 3581 cleared for pushback.
Siba 3277 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Philippines 3806 is on approach. Philippines 3806 cleared to land runway 27.
Asia 3647 taxi to runway 27.
Asia 3581 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower Etihad 339er ready for takeoff runway 27. Etihad 339er cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance Korean 49er61 ready for pushback at 27. Bali Tower, good morning. Asia 36908 is on approach. Asia 36908 cleared to land runway 27.
Lioniter 1571 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 3806 taxi to gate 03.
Korean 49er61 cleared for pushback.
Bali Tower, good morning. Super Green 5550 is on approach. Super Green 5550 cleared to land runway 27.
Korean 49er61 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, Asia 3647 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Singapore 1536 is on approach. Singapore 1536 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground, Asia 36908 requesting taxi to the gates. Cathay 7237 cleared for pushback. Asia 36908 taxi to gate 06.
Bali clearance Emirates 5117 ready for pushback at 23. Emirates 5117 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground, Cathay 7237 ready to taxi.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Itter 90614 is on approach. Lion Itter 90614 cleared to land runway 27.
Super Green 5550 taxi to gate 69er.
Cathay 7237 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground Emirates 5117 ready to taxi.
Bali clearance Indonesia 4589 ready for pushback at 30.
Dynasty 4739 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 4589 cleared for pushback.
Bali ground Singapore 1536 requesting taxi to the gates. Singapore 1536 taxi to gate 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Philippines 74902 Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Emirates 5117 taxi to runway 27.
Indonesia 4589 taxi to runway 27.
Dynasty 4739 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground Lion Itter 90614 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali clearance Philippines 8677 ready for pushback at 05.
Lion Itter 90614 taxi to gate 68.
Bali clearance Lion Enter 4437 ready for pushback at 01.
Bali clearance Korean 2513 ready for pushback at 31.
Asia 3647 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Asia 3581 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Korean 4961 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Indonesia 4589 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Bali ground Korean 2513 ready to taxi.
Dynasty 4739 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Lion Enter 4437 taxi to runway 27.
Emirates 5117 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Cathay 7237 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 8677 taxi to runway 27. Korean 2513 taxi to runway 27.
Bali Tower, good morning. Air Asia 3882 is on approach. Air Asia 3882 cleared to land runway 27.
Cathay 7237 cancel takeoff.
Bali Tower Korean 2513 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali clearance China Southern 4607 ready for pushback at 19er.
Cathay 7237 taxi to gate 16.
China Southern 4607 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance Indonesia 2209 ready for pushback at 22. Bali Tower, good morning. Dynasty 8270 is on approach. Dynasty 8270 cleared to land runway 27.
China Southern 4607 hold position.
KLM 2985 cleared for pushback.
China Southern 4607, continue taxi.
Asiana 4321 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 2209 cleared for pushback.
Asiana 4321 taxi to runway 27.
Indonesia 2209 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance Indonesia 1907 ready for pushback at 29.
Cebu 6738 cleared to land runway 27.
KLM 2985 taxi to runway 27. AirAsia 3882 taxi to gate 26.
Bali Tower, good morning. Indonesia 3302 is on approach. Indonesia 3302 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali ground Dynasty 8270 requesting taxi to the gates. Dynasty 8270 taxi to gate 23.
Bali clearance Philippines 5317 ready for pushback at 20.
Bali Tower, good morning. Indonesia 1126 is on approach. Indonesia 1126 cleared to land runway 27. Bali ground Cebu 6738 requesting taxi to the gates. Cebu 6738 taxi to gate 05.
Bali Tower, good morning. Philippines 57908 is on approach. Philippines 57908 clear to land runway 27.
Bali ground Indonesia 3302 requesting taxi to the gates. Indonesia 3302 taxi to gate 01. Philippines 5317 cleared for pushback.
Indonesia 1907 cleared for pushback. Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Inter 3526 is on approach. Lion Inter 3526 cleared to land runway 27.
Indonesia 1126 taxi to gate 66.
Bali ground Indonesia 1907 ready to taxi.
Bali ground Philippines 5317 ready to taxi. Philippines 5317 taxi to runway 27.
Indonesia 1907 taxi to runway 27.
Bali clearance Lion Inter 37909 ready for pushback at 67. Lion Inter 37909 cleared for pushback.
Bali clearance Philippines 63903 ready for pushback at 08.
Bali Tower, good morning. Korean 49902 is on approach. Korean 49902 cleared to land runway 27.
Philippines 57908 taxi to gate 22.
Philippines 63903 cleared for pushback.
Qatari 5083 cleared for pushback.
Lion Inter 37909 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground Philippines 63903 ready to taxi. Philippines 63903 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground Qatari 5083 ready to taxi. Qatari 5083 taxi to runway 27.
Bali ground Lion Inter 3526 requesting taxi to the gates. Philippines 2122 cleared to land runway 27. Lion Inter 3526 taxi to gate 08. Korean 2513 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Korean 49902 is going around.
Bali Tower. Good morning. China Southern 3218 is on approach. China Southern 3218 cleared to land runway 27.
Asiana 4421 cleared for takeoff runway 27. Bali Tower, Philippines 8677 ready for takeoff runway 27. Philippines 8677 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
China Southern 90114 cleared to land runway 27.
Bali Tower, Lion Enter 4437 ready for takeoff runway 27.
Bali Ground, Philippines 2122 requesting taxi to the gates.
Bali Clearance, Indonesia 70905 ready for pushback at 07. Lion Enter 4437, line up and wait runway 27.
Bali Tower, Indonesia 2209 ready for takeoff runway 27. Indonesia 2209 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
China Southern 4607 cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Philippines 2122 taxi to gate 67.
Bali Tower, good morning. Lion Inter 6404 is on approach. Lion Inter 6404 clear to land runway 27.
Bali Ground, China Southern 3218 requesting taxi to the gates.